Time for a brief opening statement.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. This bill is important because it shows our strong support to the Ukrainian people, and it says to all freedom-loving friends and allies in the region that the U.S. will not stand idly by as Russia bullies its way in an attempt to rebuild another Soviet Union. The Obama administration must get tough against Russia by sanctioning more Russian oligarchs, by adding more names to the Magnitsky list, revoking the 123 agreement with Russia, and re-examining our PNTR agreement with Moscow. I would also like to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for including in the bill language to support the Iran, North Korea, and Syria Non-Proliferation Act, INCSNA. The language reasserts that the administration must comply with reporting requirements to fully implement this act, language that was approved by the full House of Representatives last Congress by a vote of 418 to 2. The reports have been delinquent for 4 years, and that is not acceptable. I would also like to note, Mr. Chairman, that I have a commitment from the full committee to move a freestanding INCSNA legislation through the House this year, and my staff is eager to work with your staff to make this happen. I thank the chairman for that. And while it is vital that we continue to support the Ukrainian people, we must not let this overshadow our Venezuelan friends who continue to be brutally oppressed under Maduro and his cronies. And that's why I have introduced a bipartisan bill. I thank the members of this committee who have co-sponsored it, H.R. 4229, the Venezuelan Liberty and Democratic Solidarity Act, which seeks to hold accountable violators of human rights of the Maduro regime, and I hope that we can mark up this bill soon, Mr. Chairman. 3 more were killed yesterday in Venezuela, and one of the opposition leaders, Maria Corina Machado, was stripped of her congressional seat by Maduro. Why? Because she had the audacity to come to the United States here in this shining city on the hill to speak in front of the OAS. She was denied the opportunity to speak before the OAS, and now she's potentially facing a charge of treason for coming to speak here. So I urge my friends and colleagues to hold those accountable who are violating the human rights of and the dignity of others in Venezuela and throughout the entire hemisphere. I thank the chairman for the time.